All right, hey guys, it's Rod. I'm back. Um, so I'm gonna do a little video here showing you what I paid for my Matthews lift. Um, see, see if it's what you guys pay. I think it's a pretty good deal. I think I got a couple good deals. Other things, yeah, you know what I mean. I don't think I paid too much for anything, but I think there's money to be saved. And yeah, I don't know. I think there's money to be saved, and maybe, you know, if you follow what I tell you, you can save a little bit of money. And if not, as long as you're happy, who cares, right? I'm happy. So, and I'm also not done. There's going to be more, you know, it's an ongoing project. So, without further ado, so here it is. Matthews lift 33. Oh, maybe I'm better off just to leave it on the stand here. What do you think? There it is. Matthews lift 33. Okay, so let's get right into it. I live in Indiana. I don't know about the rest of you. I know when I watch YouTube videos, they talk about these bows costing some places north of $1,400, $1,429, something like that. Most of them are $1,329, and then just about all of them will tell you that they're $1,329, and then if you get a color other than black or Realtree camouflage, I think it's Realtree, you know, there's an upcharge. I don't know nothing about that. I know what I see. I don't know if that's what they have to put out on a video or not. I don't know. Okay. So I live in Indiana. I deal at Bass and Bucks. You should go to Bass and Bucks if you live in Indiana. Awesome archery shop. It is so much more than an archery boy, that was bad. Archery shop. It has a 750-yard rifle range on it. I'm pretty sure it's 750. They got a good 3D range outside. I think you can shoot 50 yards indoors at this place. They definitely carry all the major brands, and I'm definitely not sponsored, so I'm going to shut up about Bass and Bucks. Although, you know, hey, if they'd cut me a deal, I'd be happy. But anyways, I bought the bow at Bass and Bucks. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but I give $1,250 for the bow out the door. Done. Tax $1,250. And it's earth colored. So my paperwork says $1,250. I think, you know, I thought it was $1,229. But it says $1,250, so I'm thinking that's tax and all. Maybe it's not tax, but I think it's tax. $1,250. So right there, compared to just about anybody else I've seen online, that's $100 right there. That's $100. Could be $200, because I'm pretty sure Josh at Spokane, he talking $1,400, but maybe he's talking 13. I could be wrong. I'm getting old. I give $250 for the rest. It's an MX2 rest, the new one by QAD. Yeah, I always shot a QAD rest in the past. My last bow, I went to a Hamskea. Hamskea's great arrow rest. I just personally like the containment of the QAD. So $250 for that. I give $60 for the limb legs. There again at Bass and Bucks. I see these things all the time advertised at like $80 or something, you know. I give $60 for these. Okay? And I put that on I wrote that down you know, and that's on this video because I believe that if you're going to buy a Mathews, you can't walk out the door without limb legs, right? I mean, that I'm not kidding you. I told them when I left, I said the whole reason I bought a Mathews was for the limb legs, okay? But I only said that because 2 other people were in there the day I was picking mine up, and they both said the same thing. Oh, the reason I bought it was for the limb legs, and they was out. I bought the last pair before I left. Now, I'm sure, big shop, they're getting more. And I've had my bow since I got it. I think I got it like the first week of January, you know. So when everybody was having a hard time still getting them, and I think some places are having a hard time. Now, I had gotten on the order. They had ordered like they had 70 coming in, and they were all gone. You couldn't have walked in that day and got one. But last I saw, they had some in stock. But maybe not now. I don't know. Last I saw, which was a week or 2 ago, they had some in stock. But anyways, the bows themselves. The limb legs were $60, and like I said, I put that in there because I think if you're going to buy a Mathews, you got to have a set of limb legs, or I don't know, buy freaking PSE. I don't know. All right, and then you know, the D-loop was $6, a peep sight was $10, whatever. You know, I mean that is what it is. Okay, now I gave $25 for the disconnect. It's a 10-degree down, quick disconnect. It's a CBE disconnect on eBay. I bought it on eBay. Free shipping, $25, $24.99, free shipping. Okay. I don't know what those cost, but I'll almost guarantee you they cost more than $24.99, but maybe they don't. You know, maybe you can get one for $24.99, and that's fine. I bought a Mountain Light, an AAE Mountain Light series stabilizer. This is a 10-inch stabilizer. I got it for $85, free shipping. Brand new, in the package, eBay. And you know, I don't know about those, what they cost everywhere. I know even on eBay, they're crazy. They're like, you know, 125 or something. And then, you know, down to, I think, you know, brand new, I bought one of the cheapest ones on eBay. Now, look, I tried to buy one on auction. Man, I don't know why. You know, on auction, acts like I should be on oxygen, right? On eBay, and I don't have much luck with the auctions, but you can. If you catch people sleeping, you can definitely get a good deal on the auctions. And you can save money on this on eBay if you shop it for a while, if you're not in a hurry. I wanted my stuff, so I give $85 for mine. I got a Montana Black Gold dual track sight. I've talked about this sight in other videos. This is the dual track. It is the Verdict. Okay. So it came with a longer. The Verdict comes with a different truss than the Mountain Light does. So it comes with a little longer truss, which means nothing because right after this first tack I go to, I'm going to switch this over to the dovetail. But I don't. I'm tired of changing things now, and I only got about 2 or 3 weeks till I leave for tack. So it's a Verdict, okay. But then if you get the Verdict model, it comes with the micro adjust. I call that the first axis. So where you level up your rail, I call that the first axis. I think it is the first axis, but it comes with a micro adjust first axis. Okay, now this sight was special ordered because it does not have all the micro adjust. It doesn't have the micro adjust head. It has the standard head. Now the pin And if you're getting a dual track, you don't got to worry because the pins micro adjust no matter which one you get. But anyways, so there you go. I bought that off eBay, and I bought it off of a archery shop in Missouri, and I give $225 for that sight. Out the door. Free shipping. $225. Now, it was sold as brand new, and I believe it was brand new. Okay? But the pin, the micro adjust pin was stripped out. So what happens is you go to any one of these shops, including Josh's shop out in Washington, in Spokane. And if you buy something and you take it home and you don't like it and you send it back, and most all of them accept returns, you send it back and you get something else, right? And it doesn't matter what it is, like they put that on eBay. They take that item and they put it on eBay. And I'm sure most of them go at a discounted price on eBay. They're brand new. Whatever you buy there is probably brand new, but they don't restock. These places don't restock their shelves. They put the stuff on eBay and they sell it, and that's what this was. So the pin was stripped out. So I contacted the guy I bought it off of. I called up Black Gold. They said send it back. I sent it back. It was brand new, no questions asked. I think 6 days later. Might have been 5, something like that, from Montana. I had it back. They shipped it right back to me free of charge. It's all fixed. I asked them to lower the pin down as low as it would go in the housing. And right now I'm getting 20 on my top pin and like 38 or 39 on my bottom pin. So I see a lot of people saying they can only get 35, but anyways, I had Black Gold adjust it down. I'm getting almost 40, and if I was a little lighter on my arrows, I think I could get 40. My arrows are I think 229. No, 219. 219, I think. As everybody can tell, I am not a professional eBayer. I am a professional eBayer. God, I don't know what's wrong with me, and I am not starting this video over, so if you don't like my word salad that I got going on this morning, then I don't know what to tell you. Because for some reason I keep freaking talking. I can't talk right this morning. I don't know why. I've had a rough couple days. I went to my buddies down in southern Indiana. My dad died a couple years ago. I know I talk about it all the time, but he died a couple years ago, and I just haven't. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm in my 50s, but like the first thing you do after you kill a deer, you call your dad, and you're like, hey, I killed this deer, and and he says, okay, well, get it out the best way you can because I'm old and tired. Whatever. But he was always the first person I called. And then after he passed away, I just haven't really had it in me to go. And I got a buddy, and I think he kind of knew that. Maybe he might have talked to my wife. I don't know. He lives down in southern Indiana. He called me up and said, hey, I got some turkeys out here. I live right next to a couple thousand acres of public ground. You want to come hunting? Maybe more than a couple thousand, I guess. So I went down there and I got a turkey. It took me 2 days, but I got a turkey. Pretty nice one. But I didn't sleep good. And actually I didn't realize this. I was sitting there pounding these Diet Mountain Dews. Man, they really taste like Mountain Dew, like real Mountain Dew. But anyways, they don't got no calories. And they don't got no calories, no sugar, nothing. But then you get to reading on the cans, and them freaking things are full of caffeine. So, whatever. So maybe that's why I couldn't sleep. But anyways, I couldn't sleep. I think that's why I got word salad. Back to my arrows. See there, I almost forgot what I was even talking about there. All right, my arrows weigh 422 grains. 422.1. That is knock. No, here, it was setting wrong. That's what I thought. I thought it was 419. It's 419. 418.8 is what they weigh. Okay. Yeah. And I am getting almost 40 yards out of that second pen. Man, if I got them down to 400 grains, and I probably could, I could get them really close and not do anything to them. But I'll get to that in a little later. But anyways, I give $225 for the sight out the door. I think that's a pretty good deal. I think that the best you're going to do on that sight right there, you're going to have to special order that sight. Okay, you can't buy that sight off the shelf. You can buy a Verdict off the shelf, or you can buy a Mountain Light sight off the shelf, but you can't buy the Verdict without the micro adjust head. So you're looking at you're probably looking at $325 brand new. So there's probably another $100 right there on the sight for sure. $100, maybe a little more. You can get a Mountain Light sight. Still, brand new is going to be a little bit more expensive than that. Not much, but a little bit more expensive than that. But it's not going to have the micro adjust first axis on it. So, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. But $225. So total out the door, this bow as set up right now, the way you're looking at it, with everything I can think of that's on it. I got all the sight tapes when I bought this too. It was brand new. Everything came with it. $1,900, $1,911. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good deal. I wish it was $911, but it's not. It's been a long time since I paid $911 for a bow out the door with the rest and everything on it, brand new. So I think that's a pretty good deal. I call that a Mathews Lift 33 on a budget. Okay? Because I know that you could have paid, I know for a fact that if you'd have bought all of this stuff at the pro shop that day, you would be several $100 north of $2,000. So that is my Mathews Lift on a budget. I know I have probably mentioned them before, but I just want to throw it in there again. My Nugulu arrows by Mamba. Yeah, order them up. These are the Nugulubes. That may be the first time I've ever pronounced that what I think is right. Nugulube. N-G-U-L-U-B-E. It's a freaking warthog. Okay, by Mamba. And these are $159.99. And they come with this awesome insert. And right here I can get that arrow down to 405 because I didn't glue them on and I'm not going to glue them on. And yeah, that's 15 grains right there. So, but they come with these awesome inserts. I mean, these things, this is why I bought them. This is not why I bought the arrows, but this is why when I first saw the arrows, and I saw the inserts, I'm like, man, I'm going to pay $50 for a set of inserts like that. So after I buy a $200 dozen arrows, right? So why wouldn't, so it's just a no-brainer. $159.99, and you get a 15 grain aluminum sleeve, and a 51 grain stainless steel insert with it. I know some people glue them sleeves on. I don't. Put a little wax on your head, and it won't back out. So yeah, Nagulubs by Mamba Archery. I can tell you right now, you will not be disappointed in these arrows. The price alone makes these arrows worth giving a look at. They've got an arrow that I'm going to get, and I'm thinking about doing something with these arrows that you guys are really going to like. But in order to get the benefits of what I may do, you're going to have to start liking my videos, and you're definitely going to need to subscribe to my channel, because the benefit of these arrows is not going to be shown to the people that are not subscribed. They're not going to get the benefit. But anyways, AAE hybrid vanes on there. Yeah, so AAE hybrid vanes, freaking Bass Pro Shop, boning wrap, boning knock, everything else come from Mamba, 419 grains. So there you go. Mamba Archery. Yeah. All right. So, hey, I know you didn't come to watch the Mamba ad. But anyway, the bow, I keep kicking my bar stool here. The bow, I tell you right now, I don't think you can beat that. I shouldn't say it. You probably can. But the Mathews Lift is what I meant to say. I don't think you can beat that. That freaking thing, it's as good a shooting bow as I've shot in a long time. I'll give you that. I'm not going to tell you that I haven't shot a bow that was just as accurate, because, you know, for some reason, 20 years ago, you know, the bow I was shooting back then, it was like I couldn't miss. But now I was 20 years younger too, so I was like 30, 34. So that may have had something to do with it. I don't know. But get out, get yourself a Mathews Lift. Go to Bass Pro Shop. Bass Pro Shop. Don't even walk in Bass Pro Shop. Go to Bass and Bucks to buy it, and order yourself some Mamba arrows, and tell them Rod sent you, because they probably don't even know that I'm making an eBay or a YouTube channel. And I'm going to get off here, because, like, God only knows what's going to come out of my mouth next, So, yeah. So, hey, everybody have a good day. Like, subscribe, comment. Later.